under their curse.
All right, I'll show you how to pull your code on an AirCon mini split. So this is an AirCon. Get your remote, turn your unit on, set it down to 61 degrees, and then on your remote, the super button, you're going to press it one time. Press super 1, then repeatedly press the sleep button. 10 to 15 times. Just repeatedly hit sleep. And you will get your fault code. There we go, code 19. That is our fault code. And that's how you pull your code on an AirCon. Code 19 in the book says compressor driver or compressor or main circuit board. And I think the compressor driver on this unit is built into the main circuit board. So what we're gonna go check is we'll go look at the circuit board. We can ohm out the compressor because it's a 3-phase compressor. If it ohms out good, we probably got a bad circuit board. And then it's late in the day, so tomorrow I can call AirCon and see if there's a board available if that's what we need. But let's get up there and I'll walk you through it. These two have been in for a while. They've been pretty good. And they get beat to hell on this restaurant. And this one's still working. It's had a board replaced and a condenser fan motor for the dining area. This one's for the back kitchen. And this is the one giving us a code 19. 19. Okay. Now the mini splits, when you pull your disconnect, you need to wait 5 to 10 minutes because the capacitors are still charged so that they will decharge. I think our compressor's behind this compartment here. But hey, for the money on these things, they've been really good for the customer. And these ones have absolutely gotten beat to a pulp. Get a picture of this model and serial number. Double check, I got all my numbers here. ASR C14H4 S24, so that's a 2-tonner. And let's see if we got a serial number. '17 Sear. I don't see a serial number right there. Let me look for that serial number. This was our serial number. Try and get a picture of it. I might be able to send it to him. I can't make the numbers out. It's pretty shredded. If I can get the number off this one. This one's a little better. VKK, oh, YKK 024 0017 WP. I might have put those in 2017. Is that possible? Maybe. Oh, there's the batch number. That might help. KGDEF. We'll see if there's any parts available for this, but first let's see if the compressor's alive or dead. We'll have to see here. Okay. Circuit board's in here. compressor's down below. Yeah, she is. Sometimes I try to look for a burned up spot on the circuit board. Sometimes you get lucky and you'll find it all burned up. On this one here, I think you'd have to flip it over. See, we might be able to get these 4 off and lift it up and take a look to see if there's anybody burned up. Let's give that a try. We'll tune back in. Well, I pulled it out. I don't see anything obvious that's burned up on there. Still doesn't mean the board's good, but just nothing obvious. So we're going to ohm out the compressor, and if my motor windings are good on my compressor, I guess the option is try a circuit board. Big old heat sink right there. And corrosion, but nothing burned up. Nothing on the other side burned up. Usually when I find these bad, I'll see a burned out mark, and I'm not seeing that on this one. Doesn't mean it's not bad though, but I do need to check the compressor. Okay. I'm gonna take a bunch apart here. Let's see which way I want to go. Oh yeah, the reactor's right there. It might be a little crusty. The reactor, no, it's just rusty. Looks like if I get this panel off, I think we'll be able to get to everything. See how they got that all connected together here. You gotta go fan guard. And that one, what do we got on the bottom? We got a couple on the bottom here. See what we got on this side. How they got it intertwined on this one. Trying to see how they lock the metal in here. There it is. Lift up and pull out. Not too bad. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, it's the cover on the disco. We'll lay that like that. There's our little pad. Looks like we got our connectors right up here on top. Spider webs galore. We got our reactor. It's connected. All right, let's get that top cover off and ohm out this little compressor. All right, so I just found a shortcut to our motor windings, and that's with our compressor connector here. Get some leads and we'll see if this thing ohms out. All right, let's see what we got. It should all be the same. Get a good bite. Okay, and then we'll go here to here. Well, it looks like the compressor's okay. I think she's all right. Yeah. Right, looks like we got a bad control board on there. So I'll get in touch with these guys and see if they still make one. That's where we're at. All right, here's the dilemma on this call. I could probably get a circuit board for that thing at a decent price. And probably get that thing air conditioning again with just changing out a circuit board. But with the age of the unit and the location of the unit, how long before that evaporator coil springs a leak? How long before the condenser fan motor fails? And these are all the things I have to discuss with my customer before I purchase a circuit board and put it in there and they spend a bunch of money and weigh that cost versus replacing the equipment. And that's where we're at on this one. What would you guys do?